G'day viewers, this is Troy from Troy's Digital Arts channel. Here's the latest update on my restoration progress with my late 1950s HMV F5A6 black and white telly. Okay, John told me to output a circle to the TV and make some linearity adjustments to try and get the linearity right. And I thought, what could be better than the good old American Indian head test pattern? So I've done that, and as you can see, the TV is not perfectly aligned. It's not, it doesn't look all that bad, but it's far from perfect. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, the picture is more squashed opposed to the top, and the linearity, the horizontal linearity is a little bit off. I can't seem to get it any better than that. It's a little bit stretched on the left hand side opposed to the right, but otherwise it's not that bad, and probably won't be all that noticeable when just watching a general picture. But the bottom being squashed is very noticeable. But for the time being, I can live with it. I'll communicate with John Moore and see what we can do about getting this picture better aligned. Now, another obvious problem here too is the picture is slightly tilted. Probably, it's obviously the deflection coils are a little bit, need to be rotated, I guess, looking from the back maybe clockwise a little bit, or the other way around, I don't know. I don't know how it works with rotating deflection coils, whether it goes clockwise or anti-clockwise, opposed to what you see on the screen. Anyway, the yoke needs to be rotated a little bit to get a nice straight picture. Sharpness wise, it looks it looks a little bit defocused on the Indian head. Probably, also a little bit defocused at the top. The top left hand corner looks a little bit out of focus, but it looks pretty sharp on the right side. So got a bit of focal issues too. It's probably the positioning of the yoke, maybe would have something to do with it. I mean, it is a fiddly process. You pretty much got to, you've got to position the yoke to get a nice straight and focused picture. Anyway, it looks overall, to my opinion, looks just acceptable. It's good enough to, if I just want to watch some general television. For the time being, that is. But yeah, I'd like to get it all aligned and everything. Also to mention too, whilst I've got a stable picture, as seen in previous videos, the picture doesn't always stay stable, and the method of getting the vertical frequency right is not the correct way, but it's a quick enough fix to get a somewhat stable picture on the screen. But yeah, I'm gonna move to the next test pattern and see how it looks. So that's the other test pattern I put on my DVD player. As you can see better, the test pattern looks a bit egg-shaped, particularly on the left side. As mentioned, the left side's a bit stretched. The bottom's squashed. I think the top might be a tad stretched too. I don't know. And as seen, the focusing is off on the left hand side. but looks decent on the right hand side. So yeah, like looking at the left hand side, the 200 looks a bit defocused or smeary. The right hand side, the 200 looks pretty much perfect. Alright, well, that's pretty much about it. Stay tuned for my next update on my restoration progress on my HMV set. This is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel, signing out.